What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome back to the channel, subscribers. What's going on? Shout out to the LDBC, everybody in the building. What's good? What's going? What's good? What's good? What's good? See a whole bunch of stuff popping up on my phone. Hold the phone fighting. What's going on, man? How are you feeling? God, dog, man, I got shit blowing up my phone, man. Almighty Law, what's good? B&B Boxing, what's going on, man? Zoe, let's go. Devil's Advocate Boxing, what's good with you? Kenda Johnson, what's going on, man? Gregory Wyatt, salute, said, greetings, greetings, brothers and sisters, Troll Hunter on deck. Eugene Williams, what's good, man? Star City J, what's going on, man? Sharky Phillip, thank you, man. What's good with you, man? Machine Gun Funk, Jose Rodriguez, salute to you, Champions First Sports and Entertainment. Good morning. Let me see. Make sure. Okay. Hey, hold the phone. If I said allergies kicking my ass, but I'm breathing. Yeah, man, that sucks when them allergies are on you. I got allergies myself. I got an allergic to dogs and cats, and I got a dog and a cat. My son can just play around with a dog all day, not sneeze for nothing. You're getting me. Nino Brown in the boxing, man. Nino Brown boxing, man. What's good, man? Omega Red, what's happening, man? Two Robinson, what's good? Danny versus Ugas, man. I just did a video about that, man. I just did a video. I think that would be good. Nino said they're not letting you super chat. There's Cash App, or don't worry about it. Either one. There's Cash App. Cash App works real well. I can get the chats and everything. There you go, Nino. Nino sent me a text. Fanon, in your opinion, why does Bud get more criticism than Jamal Charlo when they're both on the other side of the street and not fighting top guys? Jamal has been at 160 longer than Bud has been at 147. Neither guy has applied any action to get closer to making the big fights. And it's been all over social media. If there's anyone in boxing that showed action, it's Gary Russell Jr. Nino, could have put that in the chat, homie. But, man, come on, man. You know there's a big difference between that. Ain't nobody dude. Jamal Charlo had the guy that had the belt leave the division, basically vacate his belt instead of fighting him. That doesn't have anything to do. That Canelo Alvarez, he doesn't have to be signed to the people. He doesn't have to be signed to the zone to fight Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is fighting Sergey Kovalev. Kovalev wasn't signed with the zone before. I think what you're getting at by that is, why doesn't he go fight with why didn't he go fight on the zone? I mean, hey, man, if they want to offer him a deal, I wouldn't blame him at all for going to the zone if they're going to get him to fight. I mean, I see the parallel that you're drawing. But the question is, I think you're comparing Jamal Charlo to Terence Crawford. And Terence Crawford had a choice to sign with the PBC. Everybody's over there. But I don't know, man. I don't think there's any real reason. I just don't think it's the same scenario. I don't think it's the same scenario. But I'd have to think about it. That's an interesting question now, because as I walk through it, that's a pretty interesting question. Because Jamal, I see the parallel you're trying to get. I mean, to be fair, what Nino's saying is, he's saying, look, you got one guy that is over in you have Jamal Charlo, and Jamal Charlo's with the PBC, and all of the belts are over there at 160. Are at the zone for 160, right? Pretty much. You got the WBO, the WBO, the IBF, and the WBA all over there at the zone. I think the difference is that Errol Spence Jr. said he would fight him. Errol Spence Jr. said he would fight him. Will fight. He does want to fight Terence Crawford, but nobody's the WB. It's not like the WBO champion vacated, like the 168-pound WBO champion vacated the belt specifically to not fight Terence Crawford. You know, it's not all about Canelo. It is at 168. It is. Him and Andrade are the only champions. The only champions there are Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius Andrade already ducked a Charlo. He already pulled out of a fight with Jermell. Canelo is a champion in the IBF is empty. And by the way, Gennady Golovkin said he ain't fighting. These guys have all said they're not fighting Canelo, that they're not going to fight Jermall Charlo. If Jermall Charlo went over to the zone, he's going over to the zone to go sit in the zone. Because those guys already said, all those guys said they weren't fighting him. Jermall Charlo, Demetrius Andrade pulled out of a fight with his brother at 154 for a championship. Gennady Golovkin already said Gennady Golovkin had an opportunity to fight him, sign with the PBC and fight him. He didn't do it. Canelo Alvarez been ducking the dude since 154. I mean, you know, what's going on, Reggie the Tree? Yes, sir. For now, 100. Let's get that bell and salute to the chat. Yes, sir. Anyway, man, look, I don't know what you're trying to get at, Nino. I'm trying to get to your ultimate purpose in what you're saying. Are you trying to say that we need to let off of Terence Crawford and be forgiving of Terence Crawford not fighting anybody? And blame the PBC for the fact that Terence Crawford's not fighting anybody? Terence Crawford's promoter not let off anybody? I mean, nah, I don't believe you, Nino. You're going somewhere with your argument, dude. You're going somewhere with your argument. You're a bright enough guy that you're asking a question that's going to lead to a point. If I said, yeah, it's the same thing, well, what's the ramifications of that for Terence Crawford? Just leave Terence Crawford alone? We'll leave Jermall Charlo alone? Leave Terence Crawford alone? Nah, dude. No. Not getting off Terence. I'm not getting off Terence Crawford for that. And I wasn't one of the people that said it was like, okay, whatever. As soon as get your money. No, I was like, hey, man, I'm still like, get your money. That's whatever. I'm not gonna fault the guy as a human being. I understand the logic he did, but he fucked himself when he decided. He fucked us when he signed with Top Rank and Bob Arum. Canelo Alvarez isn't signed to a promoter. Jermall Charlo was not signed to a promoter with a 50-year track record of not making fights. The difference between Jermall Charlo and the Jermall Charlo situation and the Terence Crawford situation is Bob Arum. This is what Bob Arum does. And he decided to fight with Bob. He decided to sign with Bob Arum, which told you what was going to happen. As soon as he re-signed with Bob Arum, you knew what was going to happen. That everything was going to get hard to make. And I didn't listen to Barbershop Conversations video. I listened to Trail Boxing Talk this morning, and they said that Bob Arum. I didn't listen to the whole interview of Bob Arum on Barbershop. I caught a little bit of it, but I have got stuff going on, man. I had a lot of work to do yesterday and today. Definitely got stuff going on, but if Bob Arum said he's the one paying for the pay-per-views, and he's sitting there still trying to tear down they didn't sell that. They didn't sell that many. Trust me, I know it's 150,000 pay-per-views. Come on, man. You don't know. Bob Arum don't. The difference is Bob Arum, okay? If he was signed, even if he was signed with Oscar De La Hoya I'll be like, all right, well, Oscar De La Hoya, I believe Oscar De La Hoya might make the fight. But not Bob Arum, dude. Not Bob Arum. That's the hole in that drink more, and that's the hole in it, Nino. It's Bob Arum. You know what's going to happen when it's Bob Arum. Okay, even Eddie Hearn might fuck up and make a fight. Okay, he might accidentally slip up and make a good fight, like he accidentally slipped up and made Ruiz versus Joshua. That right there would not have happened with Bob Arum. Bob Arum has enough experience in boxing, and he has the best matchmakers in the business from what I can see. He doesn't make fights. He just doesn't make fights where his guy's going to lose. And we know this. That's his history. Nino Brown said, Jamal, okay, yeah, now the super chat worked. That's my dude, Nino Brown Boxing, man. Much love in that super chat to my man, Nino Brown, man. He said Jamal has the freedom to go try, but he hasn't. Bud is locked in because of his stupidity. What is he supposed to go and try to do what? Go and do what? What's he supposed to go and try to do? Go try to fight Demetrius Andrade? That's what he's supposed to go try to do? Go try to do what? DAZN said, Gennady Golovkin said that the reason that Canelo Alvarez has to fight Kovalev is because DAZN didn't want any of the other fights. DAZN didn't want Canelo to fight Demetrius Andrade, and Demetrius Andrade is a DAZN fighter, and they didn't want that fight. And matter of fact, Eddie Hearn said it right after Demetrius Andrade won the belt. He was like, "Yeah, we like the Canelo fight, but DAZN's not going to want that fight. DAZN wants the Gennady Golovkin fight." So DAZN wanted Gennady Golovkin, and then they can't get Gennady Golovkin, so they go for another Eastern European with the name. What Gennady Golovkin said, I do believe was right, man. But come on, man, those guys are ducking Jamal. The difference is Terence Crawford. I mean, come on, fuck on, man. You know the deal, man. Don't make shit up, okay? Scrapbook, what's good, man? I'm not saying don't make shit up. You know what Bud did. You know damn well what Bud did. Bud did a Tim Bradley. He signed with Top Rank, and they knew perfectly well that they were not going to be getting fights, that he was not going to get that arrows. He was not going to get PBC fights. You know it. I knew it. How the fuck doesn't Bud know it? One thing I know for sure, Bud, I ain't no smarter than Bud. Okay? Bud knows it. They just might have hoped they could work it out. Nah, dude. He just didn't. It's just, come on, man. And on top of it now, you got the PBC basically way on top in boxing. Way on top. Like, there's not even a close, dude, there's not a close second to the PBC in boxing right now. There's not even a close second. Nino Brown Boxing, yes, try Andre. Worst case, he'll fight a lower level guy, which he's already doing on DAZN. Why would he? First of all, Demetrius Andrade already proved he will pull out of a fight on you. Jermell Charlo was set to fight Demetrius Andrade for the 154-pound, I do believe it was the IBF belt. They had negotiated the fight, and Demetrius Andrade pulled out. Why would Jermell Charlo risk his relationship with Showtime, Fox, and the PBC to go over there in the hopes that he can fight Demetrius Andrade? For what? Demetrius Andrade already proved he'll sell you out. He sold his brother out. You just want him to make stupid decisions? That would be stupid. That would be stupid. To go behind a guy that you already know screwed your brother out of his first championship shot. And on top of that, why would he do, and if we're talking about now going forward, why would he do that shit now? You saw what happened with Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder got called all that money to try to go to the zone. And they were going to have this $100 million deal where at the end of it, out of 2 or 3 fights, he was going to get Anthony Joshua. Then Anthony Joshua got his ass whooped. Might get his ass whooped twice. And then where would he be? He'd be Deontay Wilder right now would be at the zone fighting maybe Dillian White for a fixed fee. Nah, man, you get in bed with snakes, you get your ass bit. Okay? Eddie Hearn's a snake, Bob Arum's a snake, and you're asking me honestly. I mean, I don't have any issue with you asking the question, but what you're like, hey, why would you? I know you're sitting in a bed. You looked under the sheets. There's no snakes there. There's no snakes underneath the bed, right? There's no snakes in the room. You've been in this room forever. But hey, man, you need to take a chance and go into that room with them two go into room A with a rattlesnake, or go in round B, go into room B with a black mamba. Which one of them snakes are you going to hang out with? I think I'll stay in the room I am. You're asking Terence Crawford to get out of the room from a snake. Hey, why don't you get out of the room with that snake and come over here where there are no snakes, and don't expect somebody to leave their comfortable room to get into that snake-infested room that you're in? Because that's where he is. Bob Arum's a snake. You know he's a snake. You know he's a snake. We all know he's a snake. Bob knows he's a snake. ESPN knows he's a snake. His wife knows he's a snake. She might love that snake, wrap that snake around her neck, but she know damn well if he bite, eventually he gonna bite. Come on, man. You asking Terence Crawford to leave a snake and come fight in an area where it is a fighter's first environment. They're not going to take your promotional fees, right? They're going to give you advice on how to make your money. They give you financial advisors on how do you take your money and make your money grow, right? But come on. Hey, shout out Mike Henning, by the way. Oh, also, if you see that your wrench is gone, that's either because I haven't seen you in a while, or I reviewed a couple chats and I saw who you were blocking, and nah, dog, we had a little bit of a wrench purge. Okay, so let's act right. Okay, I don't want to have any more wrench purges, but I snatched some wrenches. Just so you know. I snatched some wrenches. Okay. Can't be doing that, dog. You can't be bumping on supporters, dude. Okay. What's going on, Craig L? You changed your name, Craig L, from something. Say you smarter than Bud and Baddock? No, I'm not. I ain't no smarter than Bud nor Bomac. No. I'm not by any objective measure that I see. Okay? Yeah, wrench reviews. I mean, if I see something funny going on, then I'll go back and look at what's happening, and I'll be like, nah. And at the tail end of the show, I was like, nah. That's vindictive. You know what I mean? Vindictive. Nah, I don't think so. Hey, man, I've done okay in my life. As far as achieving the goals that I've wanted to set out, I've done okay. But so have they. Bomac ain't got where Bomac is without being very smart. Terence Crawford is definitely not got where he's got in life without being smart. Okay? We might be smart about different things, but no. I believe that they're very intelligent people, man. Bomac is a very intelligent person. Terence Crawford is a very intelligent person that trusts Bomac. My suspicion is that 95% of what keeps Terence Crawford at Top Rank is Bomac. That's what I believe. I believe he trusts Bomac. If I had to after I had to put my finger, take a guess, just said Harriet Tubman had a hard time with the Crawford. Oh man, he had a hard time with Bomac. Yeah, Bomac got his back, but that's who he's listening to, Bomac. I'm not saying Bomac ain't got his back. I'm just saying the most likely is Bomac. They got him to sign that. But I'm not criticizing. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. And you have your opinion about what things are. All I'm saying is don't come bug me. Talking about Terence Crawford getting ducked and Terence Crawford this and Terence Crawford that. Dog, Terence Crawford ain't fought nobody at 147. And on the real, on a merit, as far as merits go at 127, at 147, fuck out of here. He ain't earned a fight. He ain't earned it. People talking about Danny Garcia don't deserve a shot. Shit, Danny Garcia's fought some damn body. At least Danny Garcia's fought somebody. I'm listening to people talk about Danny Garcia don't deserve that fight. We want the Terence Crawford fight. And I'm like, hold on, man. Terence Crawford only has one distinction at 140 pounds that Danny Garcia didn't have. He was undisputed. But I think Danny Garcia fought better competition and beat better people at 140 than Bud did. He beat Lucas Matisse. He beat Amir Khan at 140. Terence Crawford beat Julius Ndungo and Victor Postal. Okay? He did fight Felix Diaz, though. He beat Felix Diaz. So Felix Diaz might be a little bit bumped. So Bud had a marginally better run at 140 than Danny Garcia has. Danny Garcia fought Sean Porter. He fought Keith Thurman. He put good fights up, but at least he's fought somebody. Ivan Garcia, much appreciation for your work. I look forward to your live streams and video every day. Thank you for that. Hey, man, thank you. Much love in that super chat. Thank you for the support, man. And I appreciate you guys too, man. By the way, do not super chat me on this. Do not super chat me on this. I swear to God, please do not. But I got to do this because my dude died today. My brother-in-law died today, or he died yesterday. My sister's, actually, it was my sister's ex-husband. So we're going to do a 10 count for my man. Rest in peace. All right, rest in peace, Stan. All right, so that was on my head. It kept swinging by my head, so I had to give my brother-in-law an RIP. Please do not super chat on that because I wouldn't have said it because I know how supporters super chat during birthdays and things like that, and I just do not want to be exploitative at all on my brother-in-law. But he passed. My sister just found out. I mean, and it's tough. It's tough. He's my nephew's dad. You know, love your people, man. Love your people while they're here, man. Love your people while you're here. Thank you, Juniper B. But no super chats, please. 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 Because I'll feel miserable if you do it. Yes, sir. Rest in peace to him. Thank you very much. Man, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go to the funeral or not. It's going to be in Chicago, like the west side of Chicago. So we're going to wrap our heads around what we're going to do about that. But Because I'm such a homebody, man, and just crazy. Yeah, but please don't super chat on that. I really, 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 really do not. Anyway, so thank you very much. I just wanted to do that. Yeah, they're draining, but I gotta have to take my son. I have to take, my wife and all of that stuff, man. We probably just pay our respects, like, just pay our. I don't know, man. I don't know. We might go. Probably will wind up going, but it's just so sudden and. Anyway. Almighty Law said Porter smokes everybody Bud ever fought. Yeah. Mika Bud ain't fought nobody. Hey, thank you, Dale McWayne. Yeah, man, he ain't fought nobody. Hey, thank you, Matthew Hennigan. And I apologize. And by the way, Mike Hennigan, excuse me. Mike, I apologize about yesterday. I do. I really apologize about yesterday. Thank you, man. I mean, he's gone now. He had a good moment, though, before he passed, though. I was told he got a good check. He was injured. He was sick. He had been sick, and he got a nice size check, and he bought his kids presents, and he was gonna get new tires on the wheels of his ex-wife's car because he loved my sister, and my sister loved him, and it's just that their thing didn't work out. They've been divorced maybe a couple years, but they were still very close. Still talked all the time. Still went to movies and kind of stuff. But he was kind of sick. But they stayed close, and he was happy before the last people knew of him being alive. He was happy, and that's a beautiful thing, man. What does it matter if you think that Porter can beat anyone on his resume? Main man, it means a lot. It means he needs to fight. He was 60s, maybe early 60s, 62, 63, something like that. I would suspect. Ken Schreiber is my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law passed. Bud only fought 3 welterweights. Sean was always bigger, though. I mean, it doesn't matter, dude. He ain't fought nobody at welterweight. And he's not going to fight anybody at welterweight. Yeah, exactly. It was emphysema. That's my daughter. Hold on one second. All right. Sean destroys Bud. I mean, honestly, man, I think it's a 50-50 fight between Bud and Crawford. And the fact that Bob Arum doesn't want to make the fight tells me it's a 50-50 fight. He doesn't want to pay for the fight because he doesn't think that fight's going to sell, right? Just like he says, the Errol Spence Sean Porter thing doesn't fight. Don't believe that. Don't believe the 300,000 pay-per-views. Dog, I don't believe none of y'all. I don't believe none of you. Okay? None of you. All right? I'll take the first number that comes out. Okay? People have been telling me what's going on, Ali Boso in the building. Let me go to my man Ali Boso. What's going on, Ali Boso? We gotta holler, man. For now, I think Bud versus Porter is Porter versus Paulie 2.0. Damn, you think he gonna run Paulie like that? You think he's gonna run him like that? Because he ran his ass out the ring. That's a bad style for Bud, man. That's a bad style for Bud. And that's why he don't want to make that fight, man. That's why he doesn't want to make that fight. Drink more water. It's hilarious AF that Sean now destroys Bud because he gave Errol a tough fight. Ain't nobody came in here and said Otto Wallen destroys Deontay, giving Fury all he can handle. Fury became a bum. Excuse me. Let me slap you upside the head, drink more water, for that foolishness. Let's go line by line, Mr. Resident Bud fan. Now Sean destroys Bud. Nobody says Sean destroyed Bud. You throwing that shit out there. I didn't say Sean destroys Bud. I said I think it's a 50-50 fight. Now he gave because he gave Errol a tough fight. Ain't nobody came in here saying Otto Wallen destroys Wilder because he gave Fury all he could handle. Otto Wallen did not give Tyson Fury all he could handle. What are you talking about? He gave him a cut. Other than that, it was a one-sided fight. He gave him a gash inside of his face, and the only controversy was that they let Tyson Fury continue with his face half open. Okay? That's it. And we was giggling at him for taking on a bum and getting his face opened up by a bum. Now, are you though, Drink More Water, trying to compare Sean Porter to Otto Wallen? Let me ask you a question. Is Otto Wallen a 100? Is he a former IBF heavyweight champion? Otto Wallen? No. Is he the current WBC heavyweight champion? No. He's not. Was he winning rounds and causing a lot of problems to Tyson Fury with his boxing skill? No, he was not. He gashed his face open, okay? He gashed his face open. And he was allowed to continue despite having his face hanging half off, okay? Can we not have apples and oranges comparisons? Drink more water. Please. Please. Otto Wallen is not a champion. He's not a two-time champion. Sean Porter is not Otto Wallen. Otto Wallen, by whatever his name is, by any stretch of the imagination, dude. So let me, like I said, because I like doing this to you. Are you trying to say that Sean Porter is some out of the top, is a barely top 20 welterweight? Is that what you're trying to say? What are you trying to say about Sean Porter? That he's the equivalent of Otto Wallen? Drink more water. You claimed Sean Porter was going to beat down, was going to get beat. No, I fucking didn't. No, I did not. You stop lying. Now you're lying, Drink More Water. And when you start lying, I'm going to start getting on you. What I said was, I have bubble guts for the fight because I'm worried about it. That's what I said. Don't come up in here lying. That's what I said. Does anybody remember me saying I get bubble guts for this fight? Because yes, I think Errol Spence could knock him out, and I favor Errol Spence to win, but Sean Porter ain't no joke, and anything can happen. And I'm nervous about this fight. And people were telling me, don't worry, Errol's gonna win. Don't get the bubble guts. Stop. Why are you gonna lie? Drink more water. Now you're looking suspect, homie. Now you're looking suspect. Don't be making shit up, talking about you. Yes, you. No, I never claimed Sean Porter was gonna get beat down and KO'd. I said that Errol Spence Jr. could knock him out. And by the way, in round 11, he almost did. And I thought that Errol Spence Jr. was going to win a very, very tough fight. If I had to guess, most likely it would be a KO. Just like what happened in round 11, except I envisioned him finishing what he did in round 11. Any more lies you'd like to tell about me? Drink more water in the midst of your avid support of your superhero Terence Crawford that ain't fought no fucking body at 147. I know what I said, and I never said what you claimed that I said. Be honest now, man. Be honest. You don't remember me saying shit, Slade. You don't remember me saying shit like that. You do not remember me saying jack shit like that. You can come with, first of all, drink more water. You're going to get the fuck out my chat in a second. I have a good time talking to you, but you're going to fucking call me a liar. You can get the fuck out. Trust me. I know just what the fuck I said. And I don't need receipts on what I said. I said in the prediction video that I did about Errol Spence Jr. the day before the day of the fight, that I think that Errol Spence Jr. can knock him out. But I have nervous about the fight because Sean Porter makes it an ugly fight. Stop fucking with me. I am not in the mood. I am telling you what I said. And if you call me a liar, you can get the fuck out. Straight up. I'm sick of motherfuckers lying on me, telling me what I said. You, Ras Palmer, you're a troll. Get the fuck out. You don't remember shit. You're lying. You don't remember that because it never happened. I said he's going to beat down Sean Porter and KO Sean Porter. I didn't say it. Just like you people, you corny ass people that come telling me that I said Lomachenko, that Rigondeaux was going to beat Lomachenko. I never said it. The whole fight I told people Lomachenko was going to win. That's who I believe is going to win is Lomachenko. And because it fits the narrative that you're trying to spin, because I supported Rigondeaux, you're trying to put shit in my mouth. You're trying to put words in my mouth. I am very non-committal with things that I say. By policy, I'm non-committal. You ain't gonna catch me saying nothing like that. I don't even talk like that. I never do that. Ever do that. I never say, I know this guy is gonna beat this guy down without a doubt. The guy has no chance. It's a one-sided. I never do it. Ever. Because I don't have a fucking crystal ball. I don't know. I've been watching boxing long enough to know that anything can happen. A guy can throw his back out. That's how Nonito Donaire got his title. The dude he fought threw his back out. That shit can happen. Don't lie. Don't lie on me. If we want to have some good back and forth banner, hey man, you are the resident Terence Crawford fanboy. Cool. That's cool. But once you start lying on me, you become a troll. And you got to go. I never do it. That's why I don't even have to worry. That's like you telling me my wife. That's like you telling me that I said something like that. It's like you telling me that my wife went to your house, was in your house, ate dinner with your wife, and went into and just dumped garbage on the floor and did a bunch of crap like that. I don't even have to hear. I don't even have to be there. Hold on, let me ask you a question, dog. Oh, yes, that's Chicago Golden Gloves. Okay. I never say those type of things. I do not speak in, God, I always forget this words. I always forget this word. Absolutes. I don't speak in absolutes. I'm not stupid, so I don't do that. I always leave wiggle room because that's life. Thank you, Dilo404. I always leave wiggle room. Even in David Benavidez against Andre Dirrell. And that's what I said about, that's another parallel I said. I was like, look, man, I am way more confident that Dirrell is going to knock out David Benavidez is going to knock out Andre Terrell than I am that Errol Spence Jr. is gonna knock out Sean Porter. Way more confident. Way more confident. And even David Benavidez, Andre Terrell, I didn't speak in absolutes. Kick rocks, dude. And you got one more time, by the way. One more time to do that. You're not going to pull out receipts on what I said when I'm sitting right here. I know what I think. And that's all that matters. I know what my opinion was. And I'll tell you what my opinion was. My opinion was that Danny Garcia was going to beat Sean Porter. That was my decision. That was my opinion. And I was wrong. And even then, I was 59, no, 51, 49, 50. What's going on, Hyphy? 51, 4. I thought you left the channel, bro. What's good with you, man? Oh, he got a wrench still. He'll keep his wrench till for one more time to call me a liar. Because I don't do that. All you cats, all you troll-ass channels that do that shit to me, I don't do the shit that I don't even do that. I got too many trolls to do that. I wouldn't do it. That's like lying about something. That's like lying about something you can Google. Fuck would I lie about something you can Google? These cats, what's going on, fans' perspective? I'm going off on these dudes today. These cats, what's going on? Get smoke. Get this smoke. I thought did you start a new channel? Come on, hey, remind me of that next live stream, man. That's like these cats coming to my channel today, and much respect to the people that I don't care, but dude, I did a video about Guillermo Rigondeaux. I'm like, Guillermo Rigondeaux could be fighting for the WBA Super Championship at Super Bantamweight, right? The 122-pound Super Champion. And people keep coming to my chat telling me Daniel Roman is the Super Champion. And I'm like, no, he is not. I looked at the WBA website, dude. He's not. He's what they have in there as the unified champion. And somebody else is the gold champion. He is not the 122-pound super champion. He's not. But no. You didn't. There ain't no way when you said that you went and looked at the WBA website. I'm on here every day. I've had hundreds of thousands of comments on videos. I've been insulted and called a liar on my channel thousands and thousands of times. Okay? You're not the only one talking to me. So if you don't think by now, after 3 years and 10 million, like thousands of videos and 10 million views, which are 10 million opportunities for somebody to criticize me, that I'm not going to take the time to actually, on an important issue, make sure that I know what I'm talking about on an important issue. I will screw up whether or not George Foreman, ended his career with a loss to Ron Lyle or Jimmy Young. Yeah, I messed that up. But then I will say thank you for the correction. But I'm not going to just say that Daniel Roman is not the WBA super champion without going to the WBA website and looking at it. And I still have people telling me that Daniel Roman is the WBA super champion, even though I pointed them to the WBC's website that says unified champion, even though they have other people as the super champion in other weight divisions. What's going on, Renee Box? So anyway, man, I went off on that long enough. But don't do that to me anymore. Drink more water. Tell your boy to fight some damn body. Okay? How about that? How about you go tell somebody to go fight somebody? Use your energy. Tell him Bud to fight some fucking body. Okay? Bud has been a champion over a year now. Over a year. And he's been a welterweight over a year. He's now going into his fourth fight, right? He fought Jeff Horn to win it, so he couldn't pick who he won the fight against, okay? He couldn't pick who the WBO champion was. So that's one. We gave him one. Then number 2 was Pegleg Benavidez for a voluntary at that. That's a voluntary. That's strike 1. Okay? Next one was Amir Glass Joe Khan, who been knocked out by everybody. That's strike 2. And now Igis Kalvanakis, who's not a mandatory, that's 3 fucking voluntaries. 3 voluntaries. That's strike 3, homie. Okay? You get Igis Kalvanakis, that's it. That's 3 voluntaries against guys that have no shot at winning the fight. Sorry. 3 strikes, you're out. Okay? 3 strikes, you're out. On your 4th fight, you got to fight some fucking body. Okay? You got to fight somebody. Yeah, J Real Live. Bud fans turning into trolls. They can't help it. I said this yesterday. Bud's not giving them anything to work with. Bud's not giving him anything to work with. They have to be trolls because there's no defense. This is like the argument that we were having with Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua had a bunch of fans talking a lot of ish, but eventually he gave them nothing to work with. He was like, he was the best. Deontay Wilder was a bum, all kind of crap. Then Deontay Wilder offers him $50 million. He hides behind that. Who is this Alabama guy offering $50 million? They rolled with him on that. The next thing was Deontay Wilder is willing to accept $15 million. Oh, then all of a sudden the WBA swoops in, playing Captain Save-A-Punk, and allows and says, no, you got to fight Povetkin. So that goes away, right? AJ protectors, ride with him on that. Then after that, he gets knocked out by Andy, but then he gets knocked out with Andy Ruiz. Oh, then he gets knocked out by Andy Ruiz. Where are they now? Gone. Because he's not giving them anything to work with. They can't talk about him now because after all this shit, 1 strike, 2 strikes, 3 strikes, now they can't say anything at all because he lost to Andy Ruiz and he quit. So there's nothing they can say. So just like that, now they're not talking. AJ fans ain't talking about Deontay Wilder anymore because they have no room to go. If any AJ fan talking about Deontay Wilder is in pure troll mode because your boy got knocked out. That's what you Bud fans are. That's where you are. I'm telling you, you in the same situation as AJ fans because Bud is giving you nothing to work with. Nothing. Strike 1. Everybody knew. And I knew it. I said it, and I said it when nobody else was saying it about Bud. I was saying it. I'm like, I don't want to hear shit about what Errol Spence Jr. needs to do. He re-signed with Bob Arum. Signing with Bob Arum, you know you're not getting that fight. He knows he's not getting that fight. He chose to do it. I don't want to hear anything about Errol Spence Jr. needing to call him out. You remember that? You remember those conversations we were having where people were like, because y'all don't remember, you get amnesia. When I was like, nah, man, Bud, Errol Spence Jr. needs to call out Bud. You remember that? When Errol Spence Jr. was at the fight after the Danny Garcia fight with Sean Porter, and Errol Spence was there calling out Sean Porter, calling out a WBC champion. And all y'all got on his ass because somebody asked him some reporter asked him, well, what about Bud? What about Bud? And he's like, man, I'm not even, do you not fucking see me here? Calling out, and I'm paraphrasing here, right? I'm being exaggerating with it because I was pissed off at the time. I'm like, hold on. How you motherfuckers going to get on Errol Spence when Errol Spence Jr. is at Sean Porter's fight? got in the ring with Sean Porter, calling out Sean Porter for a unification fight, but you bud jockeys, but yet I'm going off on y'all. You bud jockeys jumped all down his back because a reporter, somebody asked him, well, what about Bud? And he's like, look, man, I ain't think Bud's on the other side of the street. I'm here calling out Sean Porter. Y'all called him every kind of drunk. You called him a drunk. You called him a duck. You said he ain't the boogeyman. All kind of shit you threw at that dude for calling out a unified champion. For calling out a champion to unify belts. What kind of shit was that? So that was strike one for me. And I was not one of these people like, yeah, Errol need to go out of his way to fight Bud. For what? If you're talking about unifying belts, then Sean Porter is a good fight. I said the Sean Porter, Errol Spence Jr. was a good fight that needed to happen, and there was no difference between a fight between Errol Spence and Sean Porter and a fight between Errol Spence and Terence Crawford because they all got belts. But no, you all want to tear down Errol to build up Bud. Okay. Fast forward. Errol Spence Jr. doesn't get the Sean Porter fight. Errol Spence Jr. fights Mikey Garcia. You still talking. Who does Bud fight? Peg leg Benavidez who took a gunshot to the knee. I'm like, man, how are you going to try to big up this dude for that? He fought a guy that took a shotgun to the knee. Well, how did y'all respond? Well, Bud took a gunshot to the head. Bud got grazed by a bullet. He did not get a bullet inside of his head. Okay? He got grazed by a bullet that went through a window where he was somewhere he shouldn't have been. And luckily, thank God, he didn't get injured. But you tried to justify the fact that he fought a guy with a buckshot who took buckshots to the knee. Buckshots to the knee, who couldn't move his knee. And if it wasn't for a last-minute knockout, went the distance with him. But regardless, Mikey Garcia, Errol fights Mikey Garcia. Errol Spence Jr. fights Peg Leg Benavidez. What was the next fight? Errol Spence Jr. fights Sean Porter after Bud Crawford fights Amir Khan, who has as many knockout highlights as Deontay Wilder, but it's the other way around. Amir Khan has as many highlights, reels have been made of Amir Khan getting knocked out as there are of Deontay Wilder knocking people out. He's as known for getting knocked out as anything else. And that's who Bud fought. Strike two. Now, Green Machine, who I told you he was going to fight a year ago. He's going to fight Green Machine. Every fight was that. Oh, who's he going to fight? Well, Green Machine, Alexander Boots Putin. Green Machine or Alexander Boots Putin. Those are always there for him. Always those two, right? And watch this. After he beats Igis Klimas, after he beats Igis Kalvanakis, it's going to be Alexander Boots Putin. That's who he's getting paid to fight. How long has it been people were predicting he was going to fight Igis Kalvanakis? And why? Because he's a top-ranked fighter. He has in-house fighters against guys that don't have a chance. But you want to criticize Errol Spence. You guys have nowhere to go. And that's why, back to what they said, that's why. Thank you, Christopher Jonet. I'm going to make one later after I get off this video. And that's why Bud fans have to be trolls. They have to do things like compare. That's why you got to compare. That's why you got to compare Sean Porter to Otto Wallen. Come on, man. Man, Kell Brook, so what if he... Dude, go to 154. Go to 154. Go to 154. That is not a hard solution. That's not a hard thing. Meet him in a catch weight. If Kell Brook can't make 147, fight him in a catch weight. What's the problem? Fighters go up in weight and don't put their belt on the line. Fight Kell Brook and don't put the belt on the line. Fight him in 152. What's the problem? Fight him in 150. Fight somebody. You're not on timeout, Christian. But I don't know why you are either. I don't know. I ain't been looking at the chat. That's not hard to do. But here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing. Fight somebody. Eventually, you got to shut up. And you got to turn the other way and you got to say, hey, man, yeah, you know what? We're wrong. There's no way to defend this. That's all you can do. He's not giving you anything to work with. That's it. You gotta admit, you gotta say, look, man, nah, man, we're not buying this shit no more. And you Bud fans, y'all over, because I'm a Bud fan. I know the dude's a good fighter. I know he's a good fighter. I know he's a good fighter. I know he's a very good fighter. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's not a really good fighter. No, Spence should be at 147 where he is, where he made weight, where he just unified. That's where he should be, right where he is, making weight. That's where he should be. Bud should fight. If Danny Garcia gets the Errol Spence fight, Sean Porter needs to fight Errol Spence. Terence Crawford needs to fight Sean Porter, period. Instead of saying, nah, we're not looking for him, we're just looking for champions. You're not fighting a champion. What are you talking about? You're not fighting a champion. What champion are you about to fight? So you don't want to fight anybody that's not a champion? Then just sit right down. Just sit down. Then go. Oh, if you're not interested in anybody that's put a champion, go fight J-Rock. Go fight J-Rock. Go fight Tony Harrison. Go fight Jaime Munguia. If he only wants champions, not Raj, my bad, man. Let me see. If you only want, yeah, because I've been going in on one. If you want to only fight champions, go then fight a champion. If you only want to fight champions, go fight a champion. Don't talk shit. Don't talk about it. Be about it. I'm getting to it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. If Bomac says that they're not interested in Porter, all they want to do is fight champions, then okay, don't talk about it. Be about it. Go fight a champion. And here are the champions. You can fight Manny Pacquiao if he'll fight you. If Manny Pacquiao doesn't want to fight you, which he doesn't, because if he did, that fight would have happened while he was still signed to Top Rank. If he won't fight you, and Errol Spence Jr. is going to rematch Sean Porter, and you can't get the Spence fight, then you have, what are your other options? Jose Ramirez at 140, right? Jose Ramirez at 140, because Regis Prograis is fighting Josh Taylor, and those are only 3 champions at 140. So you got your 140 champions, and you got your 154 pounds guys. So if you want to do that, then go fight some of those guys. I'll continue with that thought for a second, man. I missed a lot. Oh, my bad. Oh my God, man. I'm so sorry, man. I missed a lot. Okay. Gregory Wise says, Harriet Tubman would have had a hard time with the Crawfords. Much love in that super chat, sir. Ivan Garcia said, much appreciation for your work. I look forward to your live streams and videos every day. Thank you for 9. Yes, sir. I got to that, but thank you so much. Eno said, I think Bradley and Ward helping Bud brainwash Bud. No, I think it's Bomac. I think it's Bomac. I definitely don't think it's Ward. Bradley ain't smart enough to brainwash nobody. Bradley ain't smart enough to brainwash nobody. And Bradley turned his back on Bud. I think it's his team that thinks that's the smartest move, and I respect him for that's their opinion. Gregory Wyatt much says that's what happens to your brain when you spend too much time watching hater channels. Hey man, I don't spend my time watching none of them fools. Nino Brown said, he said, come on now, you don't call Fanon a liar. Nah, not to stay on the channel. I ain't got no I can be wrong, dog, but I ain't just gonna fight just straight out lie to you. For what? I don't even think highly enough of you to lie to you. Damn, what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Put me in jail for 10 years? Like, why would I lie to you? Dog, you gotta actually, for me to lie to you, I have to do a cost-benefit analysis to that. Okay, what's my benefit of lying to you? I prove my point. What's the cost? A whole lot of people that I respect realize that I'm a liar. No, you're not worth that. You're not important enough. The risk of lying to you outweighs by 1,000,000 times the reward of lying to you. I'm not going to do it, dog. Okay. Gregory Wyatt said, not Roger, said Bud. Bud has to fight is mandatory. Sound familiar? Oh, it's coming up soon. You know that. Gregory Wyatt, and I'm sorry for the delay in reading the super chat, not Roger. Gregory Wyatt said, Fanon, knowing what we know, it would be accurate to call these Bud jockeys more than Bob jockeys. Yeah, I think I called him a Bud jockey. I did call him a Bud jockey. They jocking that dude. Mahari Nation Sportscast, a sports podcast at Fanon is on ether mode today, speaking facts. Yeah, dog, man, I ain't in the mood for it today. Sugar Fantastic in the building. Much love. Yeah, bro, I ain't in the mood for it today, homie. And D-Lo 404 said, Bob is like, let's see who the IGBF championship is. Oh, yeah, or just make a millennial title. That's what he'll do. Just call him millennial champion. Just call ESPN, go smack Dan on the back of the neck and say, hey, Igis Clemus is the lineal champion. He's the lineal silver champion. He's the lineal silver champion. Say, J Real Live says, shout out to whoever came up with the term Budweiser in the chat for these Bud fans. Dog, look, man, much love in that super chat. J Real Live. Here's the thing, man. Again, I don't respect you enough to lie to you. Okay? You're not my wife, dog, okay? My wife, for some reason, and it ain't happening, I'm joking, found some panties in my car. I'm gonna come up with a fucking lie, okay? Fuck, I don't know. I don't know what kind of lie I could come up with that one, but I'd be like, oh no, that was my sister's. My sister was doing laundry, and hey, I'll take them to her and immediately call my sister, man, please say they're yours. Please say they're yours. Okay, because I got something to lose, okay? You know what I mean? If I'm driving down the street and I'm on my phone talking, okay, and a policeman pulls me over, I'm throwing that shit to the back of the seat, back of the car under the seat as quick as I can. Because I'll be like, yo, I see you were talking on that phone. Were you talking on that phone? No, I don't even got my phone. What are you talking about? I don't know where it is. I lost it. I was looking around for it, couldn't find it. Because I don't want to get a ticket. Okay? Lying to you ain't gonna do anything. It's not doing anything. Why? Okay? You say you busted, dog, with some panties in the car. I'm still lying. Or I'm not saying anything, either one. They're like, whose are these? I don't know. How'd they get there? Shit, I don't know. I ain't never seen them shits before ever. You have the car, don't you? You was driving out last night with your car. Yeah, but I don't know what those are. I don't know. Hey, you want some Taco Bell? Nah, nigga, I don't want no Taco Bell. I want you to know where these motherfuckers come from. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing. Yeah, like on The Wire, lawyer. They're like, oh, really? Which one of these guns? He said, we even got your fingerprints on the gun. Really? Which one? That one. Lawyer. Man, dog, that dude was stupid as shit. Lying. That's see what happened? The policeman had that dude, had him down dead to rights, asked him where the gun is. Which gun? Then he told a lie. The lie is worse than the crime, dog. Hey, man, Ace Boom Coon, man. What's good, man? Much love. Oh, Miami Snoopy said, them your panties. What you talking about, baby? Oh, that's what I was saying. Oh, I pulled out of the driveway and I saw him on the road. And I picked him up because I thought they were yours. I was like, maybe you did, maybe, you know, they fell out of your luggage or something. So I picked him up and put him in the back of the car. Those aren't yours? Hell no, these ain't mine. Oh, throw them nasty shits away. My bad. I was going to say something to you about it. There you go. There you go. Ah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I thought they was yours. So I don't care who Bud fights. I just want him to fight someone with credibility. Yeah, man, that's it. But here's the thing, too. Say this guy is harsh. What do you mean? How am I harsh? Man, I'm having fun, man. That's all it is. I'm having fun. That's it. That's it. He said, come on, for now. You know that ain't work. You know what's going to work? Not having no panties in my car. See, at my age, what's going on, Noop? What's going on, Bam Bam Tweed? At this stage in my life, I realize the best way to avoid that is to not have panties in my car. That's how I am not going to get into that situation. I'm not going to get into that situation because I'm not going to have panties in my car. Okay? The best way for me not to get caught cheating on my wife is not to cheat on my wife. Now, as hard as that is, as obvious that is, with women before marriage, it took a long time for me to realize that. Like, what if I just don't do it? Then I won't have the headache. And there you go. Keep the county, get the panties out of the car. No, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. That's what I'll do. Like, I've had 3 girlfriends at the same time. That shit ain't fun. That shit is not fun. Okay? Having 3 girlfriends is like having a belly. It's like overeating at Thanksgiving. Okay? You eating the food, and that shit is really fun. You know, oh, that tastes good. That tastes good. Then all of a sudden, you laying back, and your stomach feel like it's going to burst. And you're like, oh, God, why did I eat all that food? That's what having 2 and 3 women is about. It's just not fun. Okay? It's not fun. So, no. Okay? If you want another woman, then you got to let go of one and go get another. And then you can have all the fun you want with that one. Okay? Unless you're one of these dudes who can, I said, I'll tell you, one is enough. Yeah, one is enough. And unless you somebody that has a relationship with a woman and you're like, hey, I want to do that. And she's like, yeah, cool. And the girl that you're doing it with is like, oh, I know, she know, I know, you know. Okay, cool. Hey, no worries. That could be fun. That's just not how I roll. Because I would be like, nah, that means that I got to let you do that. And I ain't down. Like, I'm not down. I'm going to tell you right now. My wife gave me permission. I wouldn't even ask because that makes me feel like if she asked me for permission, that I got to say yes. And or I have to think about whether it's unfair. No. Hell no. Hell no. Is it okay? No, it is not. It is, matter of fact, it is the polar opposite of okay. Fuck no. Okay? But I want to. Yeah, we all got impulses, baby. No. Okay? No. Well, don't you want me to be happy? No, I do not. I want you to be miserable with me. I want you to be miserable with me. Fuck that. I ain't doing that. No, because I hate you. And you gotta decide whether or not you want me to hate you or not. Because I wind up hating you. No, I'm jealous and petty like that. Fanon, who you got in the GGG fight? GGG. GGG. I got GGG in that fight. I want my wife. My wife wants to be with somebody else. I want her at home, petty and miserable with me. Okay? I'm selfish like that. You say that's a young man's game? Yeah, it's a young man's game. And I ain't no young man. I ain't playing that. And it was never worth it, dude. Like all the fun that went into that, it was never worth it, dude. Because when it came crashing down, it came crashing down. Like, boom. Like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, man, this has been fun. Fanon, who you got in? Okay, I got that. That means they always have to have no panties. Dog, dude, here's the thing. What about their hair? Okay? What about their hair? You can get caught in a million ways. Okay? A million ways. It's just what my problem was names. My problem was names. You know that song, Beyonce's song was like, say my name, say my name. Say my name, say my name. Dog, when I heard that song, I was rolling. Because I know what that's about. Really? Say my name. If you really love me, say my name. Dog, I was like, because when I was running chicks, I would never say their name. Never. It was beautiful. It was baby. It was gorgeous. It was lovely. Every type of name other than their name. Because I knew that I'll fuck around and say Susie when I was with Jane. So I trained myself to never say their name. You don't say their names. You give them a nickname. Okay? And not some TT or Boo Boo. Okay? Specific to them. No. Beautiful. Lovely and gorgeous. If you mix up lovely and gorgeous, it's okay. It's just a variation on the same name. But if you mix up Susie and Kamisha, oh shit. They're like, what who you call me? Say my name, say my name. I was like, no, I ain't saying your name. I'll tell you that I love you, but I ain't saying your name. No. Train myself to be laying there just, okay, I need a cup of water. Say, Susie, can you get me water? Susie, can you get me water? All right, I did it. You know what I mean? That's how not fun that is. That's how not fun that is. When you got to sit there and you got to think before you speak to not mess up a name. I was good with it. I never messed it up. But if you've been in that situation, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And girls, if they keep calling you beautiful and lovely and all that shit, say my name. Say my name. You better say you, some shit like that. That's what that say my name, say my name. That's why I used to laugh at that shit. Why won't you say my name? Why won't you say my name? Why are you saying my name slow? Terry Smooth said, never say names. Nope. Panama News said, don't give away the game, dog. Hey, you sold out, dog. I got a Patreon. You sold out, dog. Y'all selling all you Negroes out on that game. Sold out because I ain't using it. It'd be like, I like to be an antagonist every once in a while. Today is extremely entertainment. Much respect. Yeah, Nino Brown. Oh, hold on 1 second, man. Hey, I'm still on my call, babe. What's up? Hey, baby. I'm on my call still. Is it something really important or can I call you back? Okay, we'll do, boo-boo. Love you, baby. Okay, bye. I wasn't on mute. That's my love. That's my baby. Sorry. You're not on silent, yeah, but you know, it's all right. Hey, Fanon, I can't say your name because Keisha got a better coach than you. Exactly, dog. I can't say the name. I couldn't say the name, dog. But now, when you clean, you say, nah, dog, use nicknames, dude. Nicknames, they can match up nicknames. They can match up nicknames. Okay? You call her Terry like TT. You give her a TT nickname. The TT nickname is her nickname. So you got to call her TT. You can still screw around and call another chick TT. You can't do that. You got to use the name. You got to use a discrete. You got to use is it an adjective? You have to say beautiful, gorgeous, lovely, okay? Honey, sweetie, bae. Not bae is too specific. Yeah, sunshine. Sunshine. Not even boo-boo. Because you can call he called me boo-boo. Oh, yeah, he called me boo-boo. Or you call her boo-boo. She who the fuck is boo-boo? Nah, beautiful works better than anything. In my experience, beautiful, gorgeous, lovely works better than anything. He said make an adjective or nickname. Yeah. I'm just trying to tell you. I just call her mama. Hey, that's good. As long as you call everybody mama. I call everybody mama. And never let them hear you call somebody else by that name. Be like, you call everybody that, don't you? Takes the specialness away from it. Yeah, they love gorgeous. Love it. Beautiful. Love it. They love it. Love it. Love it. Okay? And it'll be true. Love, that's what's up. Yeah, so that's the game. But anyway, that's why I laugh about saying my name. But look, let me check these super chats. I appreciate y'all coming to the channel today. Big time appreciate it. Yeah. Ace Book, cool. And drink more water, dog. Please don't call me a liar, man. I don't think drink more water coming back no time soon. Dog, my brother-in-law passed, man. You know I'm sitting up here anxious. You calling me a liar in the middle of that? I'm gonna snap, okay? I say you get a text from Pizza Hut saying, I miss you, you funny. You say you call him booty? Oh my God, man, I ain't getting away with that. Man, if I call any girl I ever dated booty, dog, them motherfuckers gonna snap on that shit. Say her name, dog. Say her name. I'm not good with her name. You can screw that up. You gotta have a lockdown memory and be fluid with it to call them their name. And you got more than one girl. If you got a girl, yeah, call her your name. Call them their name. There's no issue. That's why I say I don't screw around. What is this about, dude? Hey, I am interested in this because I know who that dude is. Fans' perspective. What is that? Call you boo-boo because that's my boo. What are you talking about? This last comment, fans' perspective that you left. I haven't seen that dude in a long time. I stopped fucking around when cats be going sideways, get a little too into their feelings about stuff. They playing same drinks. I don't get it. Ongoing joke. Okay, I'm just not in on the joke. Okay. That's interesting, man, because I heard dude turned into like a major, he's really bugging. But I don't go to the channel, so I wouldn't know. I just wouldn't know. Anyway, Teletubby, you funny. Anyway, it is what it is, man. Thank you guys for your support. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, right? Today's Thursday. Ooh, this week went by so fast. Clarissa Shields and Jerron Ennis fighting this week. Man, that's up. They fighting on that Showtime card. I'm watching that. That's a good card, man. That's an undercover fight. Really undercover, very good fight card to see good fighters. Now, it may not be the most competitive fight because, Ennis is coming up, but man, he's highly skilled, man. Hey, and let me help you. Yeah, on Showtime. Jerron Ennis is a little bit like Terence Crawford, but he's not signed with Top Rank, so he might fight somebody. Hey, all you guys that love Terence Crawford, check out Jaron Ennis. You might really like Jaron Ennis, and you might get some fights out of him at 147. I'm just messing with you. I like Bud, but y'all, come on, man. Y'all be killing me, man. Who will Tank fight? I don't know if you're trying to pull me into who Tank will fight, whoever Tank fights. Jose Pedraza, too. How about that? How about that? Bud won't fight Ennis. I ain't gonna fight Ennis. There ain't enough money in it. They're not gonna pay Ennis. They're not gonna pay Ennis. And they're not gonna let him have Teofimo Lopez. Then they're gonna let him have that. Tell him to come across the street. Hell no, I ain't tell him to come across that street. Fuck that street. Hell no, we trying to close down that side of the street. That's what I'm hoping. That dilapidated ass fraudulent buildings you got over there. Man, they got all kind of pit vipers in the buildings, rats, all kind of infectious diseases, all kind of stuff over there on that other side of the street. Nah, dog, we trying to stay everybody over on this side of the street. We trying to burn down that side of the street, build up and renovate that side of the street, and then we'll be good. No, we ain't going to that other side of that street until we buy till that slumlord over there on the other side of the street sells. That's what you do. When you got an old dilapidated, we got a 50-year-old dilapidated building with all kind of roaches and black mold all over the place. You just try to make an offer to buy that side of the building, renovate it, build it back up, and then eventually you can go ahead and go to a coffee shop over there. You know what I mean? Bud might take 600,000. Boots might take 600,000 for that fight. They ain't gonna give Boots $600,000 for that fight. Goalkeeper 3000 said, much love in that super chat. Sorry, he said, my ex petty, she wants me to throw my clothes away for not responding about her dropping off my stuff. She posted a video all over media about it. Oh, you know what you do? Let her throw your shit away and stay away from that chick, dude. Oh, you sure? I thought you said you broke up with her. Didn't she break up? Didn't you say she broke up with you? If she broke up with you and then she's tripping on that, just go pick up the clothes. Why would you respond not about getting your clothes? Go get your clothes. Go show up. Hey, I'll be there at 6 o'clock for my clothes. And pick your clothes up. You should respond about her picking up your, just go get your stuff. Sit. Send your boy to go pick up your stuff. Pay him 20, you don't want to see her? Be like, yeah, he's coming by at 7 o'clock. Pick up your stuff. I'm trying to tell you. Easier way to go about that. Anyway, it is what it is. Much respect to you, Goalkeeper 3000. And with that, I'm done. Yeah, and have a cop with you. That ain't bad. Peace. Have your sister with you. If you got a sister, that might help. Peace.